Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the home of motorsport. Welcome to San Marino, one of the most important tracks in the world. Welcome to the Italian Grand Prix here at the Imola circuit. Now our drivers have already started the 3 laps of qualifying through the 19 corners here of the track, and we will start the second round of the 7th season of the opening mobile racing league here. The question is, will Fabianski be as dominant as he was in Hockenheim? Let's see now. So far he doesn't look so, and it's right now it's Ali with where are you, Ali? They are with us 27.92. So that's, yeah, probably we would expect times in OMRL for pole position, probably on 27.80, 27.70 maybe. But so far we got quite a fast lap so far, 27.92. No one seems to improve, nor Fabianski. Slight changes there at the back of the grid. 13 drivers today. We got similar attendance to the last round. Ellie making a big mistake. But now let's see. Now George will make the final straight, and the pole sitter will be Ellie. It seems no one seems to improve, and in this third lap, I think actually no one has improved. No. So there you go. We got now the second pole position of the season. This time goes to early 17. The front row, then we got Nilus, I think on debut. So quite a good impression for the very first time. So at the rest of the grid, we have Joris, Fabianski, Lukic, Pat, Sainz, I guess, Ozzy, Harp, Carlos, then on the top 10. And outside of it, we have 10 drivers, Lemons, Ziura, and Alkfish. Yeah. And Lemons, I think that will have the slight warning for connection, but we'll see. We'll soon see what these drivers can bring us through the 19 corners here at Imola. No need to stop already. This was really fast. So now let's see. Probably all drivers will go for softs and medium. We will talk that later during the race home hards. And we are out in Imola. Ellie defends the pole on the main straight, closing the space to Nilus already, defending his space as he can. Nilus getting into the grass. Joris making up space, trying from the outside in turn 7 as all of them head to the backstretch. Some contact, Sanis, Harp, Carlos, and Aljif into the grass. And big stand from Ellie! Ellie, what have you done? Oh my god, that was a really unsafe rejoin to the track. And now Ellie dropped 5 places in a single lap. Then lets Nilus into the lead of the race, and then look who has come. The commander Fabianski, and a really good overtake in turn 9. And now takes the lead of the race and will start to create a big gap if he keeps the pace that he had on the previous round. Ozzy on P3. Ellie having some trouble to overtake Pat. He's having to brake because if not he will aid the rear of his car. Carlos overtaking George. Overtaking now Harp, and he does it cleanly, he does it safe, and that's how you climb 2 places easily. And I think now spread up just slightly, so we have some big gaps. Fabianski not being able to overtaking Joris into the grass in Aqua Mineral, and Carlos into the penultimate corner, taking it easy, tanking with some more cautious. 21 laps, probably the strategies to go. Oh, there's a lot of lag. We are back now. Probably the strategy to go double softs or soft mediums, but I'm seeing some hards. Probably I mean, it would be bizarre. Not sure if it's legal to make no pit stops. I think they are mandatory. But we'll see. Probably the pit windows opening on lap 8 or between lap 8 and 10 as they start to drift on those laps. So yeah, definitely the favorite tire to go has been the soft tires so far. So we got now Fabianski starting to create the gap, not able to increase more than a second to Nilus, who's making a really good impression. Ozzy then on P3 as well, slightly more than a second behind of Nilus and slightly in front of Lukic, again by a second. In a brief moment he was 1 and 6 seconds in front and behind those two drivers. Then we got Ellie, who's trying slightly making his climb up. He just climbed one place after that unfortunate incident, and then we got Zura really at the back. And lap 6 out of 21, and we were seeing our very first blue flags, this time to Alkfish 31, who's making as well his debut. So far everything's really dispersed, and Alkfish, oh, I think he doesn't know that there's ghosted cars. Not sure what to say about it. But anyway, now we got Fabianski, who has entered the mood, the commander mood, now on our 2 and a 32 second, 2 second lead to Nilus and Ozzy. Lukic, I think, actually might get soon into the slipstream of Ozzy and will climb into the podium spots. He doesn't get a good exit on the very first corners. Dzura, Dzura, a lot of lag, probably retiring. But anyway, there we go. Lukic into Aqua Minerale. Now breaks here into the 14 and 15 corner. And we'll have the inside entrance 17 side by side into the main straight. Doesn't seem to work. Will he send something? Dzura the first DNF. No, he doesn't make anything in the variant of Tamburello. But maybe here on the inside, he tried to show the nose. He tried, but doesn't seem, and he backs up. He backs up and plays safe. There's a long way to go. More than half of the race, and he goes in turn 12 and pushes Ozzy off the track. Not sure what to say. Not sure if that should be penalized or not. But anyway, that was an interesting move. Carlos getting shoved up by Hub, not leaving any pixel to the rival. As we are seeing now the very first pit stops of the race on lap 10 as expected. Fabianski going into the mediums and virtually leading the race. There's some action here at the back between Ali and Carlos, who had made a big mistake. Ali sending the car into Piratella, but shoving the grass, and Carlos into the grass of Aqua Minerale at the exit of turn 12. It's, yeah, so basically quick reminder to everyone who's seeing this, all the green parts are not penalized, but let's see where it kind of fun. Yep, here, for example, Fabianski now, who's leading. These gray parts have the same effect as the grass part, so of course you lose time. I think was Kiato who designed this track. I think he was the one who made it. Yeah, he made that to not lose time. Oh my god, losing the control of the car and getting into the gravel, and now pitting for his final scene, lap 12 out of 21. Fabianski leads comfortable with less than a second gap, so he's not that comfortable. Nilos has the tires, Nilos has the pace, and Nilos has the space and the pace to catch Fabianski. Improves his time to 28.23, but Fabianski has been 2/10 slower, so Nilos has a chance. Alkfish again. Oh god, that name is absolutely impossible to pronounce. Oh my god. But Nilos is closing the space, is closing the gap. We might have a battle here for the lead, and Gorgeous trying to switch lanes doesn't seem to work. He will try something on the turn 17. He goes through the inside. What a fantastic move. That was a superb overtake. Now have two main battles here, and I see Nilu sitting the grass on that hairpin of turn 7. There are Tosa, Lukic getting a really good exit on the slopes, and now the Gorgeous. They have the same tires, same aids, same absolutely everything. Starts for the cars. are at the same. So Lucas will have the skill, we have the space, we'll have the move, and so he goes. But now Gorgeous doesn't back up and defends the inside on turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3. And Lucas, of course, leaves space and he backs up. That was a clean move. And Lucas into the inside. That was a really good move, but doesn't seem to work, doesn't seem to finish. Nilus again closing the space to Fabianski. But I'm here side by side. Lucas and Gorgeous not leaving a single breath to each other. They are giving absolutely everything. He can't make any move. Gorgeous and Lukic switching places constantly, but now Gorgeous make a huge mistake. So does Lucic. And look at that. Ozzy closing the gap as well as Ellie. So these two drivers might have a chance to get into the podium spots. Ellie climbs one more place and gets again into the top 5. Gorgeous losing a lot of time, but I have to get here because Fabianski now lost the lead of the race. Nilus is on the lead on lap 17 out of 21. Nilus defending the inside and outside. Fabianski making a bold move from the outside. Oh my days, doesn't seem trying to switch lanes. Now he will have the inside on turn 1, 2, and 3. But Nilus doesn't leave a single pixel to the driver. No, he doesn't. And he defends really good. Gorgeous and Lucic keeping switching places. Everything's happening. Do not sleep because we have battle Fabianski and Aqua Minerale. Maybe now in the variantes. And pushes Nilo. And that's called sportsmanship. Fabianski backing up, admitting his mistake. But Lukic doesn't admit his mistake and keeps pushing. Ali going wide. Somehow Gorgeous overtook Ali and avoided all the crash. But look at what he had. Oh my god. We have here 4 drivers, but now everything's been more wide as Fabianski, what happened here? Nilus is backing up. Probably Nilus pushed Fabianski. Fabianski making the move, and so he does. Lap 20 out of 21. We got a little more than 30 corners until the end, and we still don't know who will be the winner or who will be in the podium. We still don't know. It's now Nilus, but makes a mistake. Fabianski on the outside on the turn 16. From the outside again on turn 17. And now he will head up onto the lap 21 on second place. But who will it be? Fabianski shows the nose. Nilus finding the grass. No more space. Nilus is drifting. None of them has tires. None of them has grip. But it seems so far that will be Fabianski as he gets the Aqua Minerale as a rocket ship. And the Commander will win again in Imola as Nilus goes wide. Then finally will be Georgius on P3, Ali on P4, and it's finally Ozzy on P5. Lukic on P6, Pat on P7. Oh my god, that was an amazing finish. We even had photo finish. Carlos will be in P8 on debut. Sainz will be on P9. Hub final on P10. And then almost last, but there's a long gap to the other car. We got Lemons on P11. And the back of the grid, we have Algif, who is actually on lap 19 out of 21. So, yep. Weak debut, but yeah, OMRL on its best. Wow. Superb race and superb finish. That's been an amazing finish. That was a completely unexpected. I did not expect that at all. But is again Fabianski, not with pole, not repeating a Grand Slam, but winning again for the second time in OMRL in the season, the second one in a row. Then Nilus making a really good debut with a P2 and leading out of course some laps as well with the fastest lap of 27.95. Then on P3 closing the podium spot we got Jorus. And those 3 guys will bring champagne and the trophies home. Then Ellie, not the race you want to have, starting on pole and dropping now to P4. I'm probably getting penalized because he did a really unsafe rejoin on the first lap. Not sure who was it on Aqua Mineral after a lag rocket, but damn, that was not good. So outside the podium, so we got Ellie on P4, Oz on P5, Lukic on P6, Pat on P7, Carlos P8, Sanis on P9, and closing the top 10 we got Hub. Outside of it, we got just 2 drivers. We got Lemons and Altfish 31 on top 12, and the very DNF, the first and only DNF on the first laps of the race was Zura. So, ladies, it's been a pleasure again. Kiato again at the microphone, and it's been a pleasure commentating OMRL alongside with you. See you all next Saturday at Barcelona for round 3 of the 7th season of the opening mobile racing league of the League of the Rising Stars. Until next time.